Hi, I am Teacher Ina, and today we're going to explore something cool. We're going to talk about nouns, the words that name people, places, things, or animals. But we're not just going to talk about any nouns. We're going to talk about something special called collective nouns. Have you ever heard someone say, "The basketball team wins. The herd is eating together"? That's collective nouns in action. Are you ready to learn more about collective nouns? Here's our learning objectives for today. By the end of this video, you will be able to understand what collective nouns are, know when and why we use collective nouns, and use collective nouns correctly in sentences. Let's do a fun little warm-up game. I'm going to flash some pictures of people, animals, and things, and you will determine whether they belong to a group or not. Which of these pictures is a group? Is it number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Now, let's talk about what are collective nouns. A collective noun is a word that names a group of people, animals, or things. Even it talks about many individuals, we usually treat them as one unit, like a single thing. For example, a team, a band, a crew, a set, a jury, a crowd, a board, a bunch, a pair, a family. Let's say them together. Ready? Team, band, crew, set, jury, crowd, board, bunch, pair, family. Great job! Let's now proceed to the next part. Why do we need to use collective nouns? Collective nouns help in simplifying language by allowing us to refer to a group as a one single unit. They make sentences clearer and more concise. Imagine you want to say, all the players of the volleyball team are practicing. That's mouthful, right? Instead, we can just simply say, the volleyball team is practicing. See? Much shorter and easier to understand. Can you create a sentence using a collective nouns? We use collective nouns in 3 fun ways. Let's explore them together. When we talk about groups of people, we use collective nouns. For example, a class of students, a team of basketball players, an audience at a school play. Can you think of another group of people? Maybe from school, sports, or even your family? Animals also have special group names. For example, a flock of birds flying in the sky, a pack of dogs playing together, a school of fish swimming in the pond. What group word do we use for ants? Great! What about lions? We also use collective nouns for things. For example, a bunch of bananas, a pile of toys, a stack of books in the library. Can you give me another example? Maybe something you see at home or in the classroom? Wow! Very smart answers. You see, collective nouns are everywhere. In school, at home, and even when we talk about animal. Now listen carefully. A collective noun talks about the group as one unit. Even though the group has many members, we treat it as one thing. That means we use singular verbs. Think of it like this. A team is like one big player. A class is like one big student. A flock is like one big bird. So, we say is instead of are. Can you repeat after me? The team is playing well. The class is noisy today. The flock is flying together. Excellent! Now, let's do B. Fill in the blank, pick the correct verb. Remember, collective nouns usually take a singular verb. Let's see if you can choose the right one. The crowd cheer or cheers loudly. Pause and think. The crowd is a group, right? So we treat it as one unit. Yes, cheers is correct. A bunch of grapes is or are on the table. What do you think? A bunch is a group, singular or plural? Yes, is correct. The committee decides on the rules. Committee, one group or many individuals? Exactly, decides is right. Amazing! You all did a fantastic job. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Now that you've practiced, you're ready to use collective nouns in your own sentences. Alright friends, let's wrap up what we learned today. Let's make this super simple. Imagine you see a team playing basketball, a flock of birds flying, a bunch of bananas on the table. Instead of naming each player, bird, or banana one by one, we use one word for the whole group. That's a collective noun. Today, you learned how to spot collective nouns, when to use them, and how to make sentences with them. You are all super smart and hardworking. For your take-home activity, I want you to write 3 new sentences using collective nouns. You can use words like team, family, crowd, or even pair. Be creative! Next time, we'll check your sentences together. I can't wait to hear them. Great job today, everyone. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, English is fun when we learn together. See you next time. Bye-bye.